Hello, Tamara here, nice of you to join me, and a very warm welcome to my channel. It's lovely to have you here with me today. In today's video I have got the album that I did on the International Scrapbook Day. This is my finished album. I've just about managed to get it finished now. I've actually done two, so if I bring them both in like so, you can see the difference. So it's exactly the same album but two different papers. So this one was the Steampunk Spells, and then this one is the gorgeous The Beaches Calling papers. Both papers are graphic 45 in case you want to know. This is my front cover. This book measures 7 inches by 9 inches, so it's quite a nice big book. If you want to make it, I do have a downloadable PDF which you will be able to find on my Facebook group, Memories Paper Art. If you head over there and join the group, you'll be able to get this PDF and others that I've also done on my channel. Also, don't forget to subscribe to the channel. It really does help my channel grow, and I appreciate each and every one of you. Also, if you want to, leave me a like and a comment, and don't forget to hit the notification bell as well. So let's get into the book. So on the front, I've just used one of the cutouts from one of the papers and just matted that onto some black and then stuck it onto some foam pads. I've used some of the chipboard elements. These are the chipboard stickers. So I had the collection pack, so you get the stickers and that within the collection pack, so I've made good use of them in this book. So that's my front cover. So I've carried this lovely seashell page all the way over to the spine, and then I had a little bit left which is from the 12 by 12 that I've just added on the back, and then I just cut an extra piece just for the back as well, so that when that is opened out it is a continual piece of paper. I've also added one of my little plastic fobs that I make that are on the side. If you would like to know how to make these, then please leave me a comment down below, and I'll show you how I did those. So let's open the book up. So this is my decreasing pages book. So it decreases in size by, or this increases in size by 1 inch each page. So my front and back covers, as always, are exactly the same. I do like to keep the front and back covers the same. I don't know why, I just think it makes the book look a little bit more uniform. I've made good use of the rub-ons in this book. I absolutely adore the rub-ons. I can't say enough about them. They just add something so delicious to your albums. They really do, or your card making. I've actually used them on this page and this page here, and they just work so brilliantly. And I have to say, rub-ons in the past have been, well, just that. You have to rub to get them on, and sometimes you don't even get them on the page. They just won't work. These ones, a little tiny rub with your lolly stick, and they're on. They're a breeze. They really are. So I've done it on here, so it goes across my belly band closure here. So when I lift this up like so, you can see it's just on there. Just a genius, love it. So open this out here, so you've got a space here for another photo mat if you wanted to, and then I've got a photo mat in there with these gorgeous, you can't even see them, little tab pulls here that you can then add ribbon to if you want to, because they've got a hole. I wonder if I can show you. There we go, like that. So that's my little pull. I should have it this way really, because that's where I picked from. So they go in like so. and this paper is just gorgeous. I've also got a little tuck spot in here. Let me find a little tuck spot item, and that you can then just tuck in there like so. I'm going to leave that in there actually, and so it's a little tiny tuck spot there. So coming on to page 1, and page 1 is a pocket with a flap and a photo mat inside. So that's my page 1. I've used my put it on your tab dies for the little closure there with a magnet behind. I love that snap sound. And then this is the pull out photo mat. Now I've only decorated the top because this part here you'd use for your photos, so I didn't bother decorating that. So moving on to page 2 and 3. Now these pages are the same, and I go through that in the rest of the book, and just so that they look again a bit uniformed. I like that style within this book. So I've kind of tried to keep some of the papers from each page on each page. So on page 2, this here is a little tack stop. So you pull that out and it is like a little pocket in there, and then that keeps that closed. Now this page I have pattern pieced the whole of the cover there so that it just hides that photo mat in there. This one I didn't do that on the outside. I did it when you tip the photo mat out, and then that gives you that continuous look. So it's like a little bit like it's a hidden pocket really. So that goes in there like so. And again, another pull out photo mat, and as you can see they do go up in size. So moving on to page 3 and 4. 1, 2, yes. 1, 2, 3, sorry, 4 and 5. Can't count today. And this pocket here is the angled pocket, and I've made that with my angle pocket, maybe that's what I should call it, my angle pocket tool. And all these things are available on my website, tamaramortoncrafts.com, and you'll be able to purchase everything that I've said about, or what I say about. So these are my angle pocket tool that here, and these, instead of using a magnet on these pages, I just cut the belly band closure a little bit longer so that it would fit in there, and then that keeps it closed. So opening that up, and again a nice big photo mat. I've only decorated the front side of them, I haven't done the back, because I thought you could put your photos on there as well. So push that in and then close that up, and then again you can see these lovely stickers here. They're like a cardboard sticker, so really handy. I've just cut out a lovely border here from one of the papers, and then just stuck that on just to add a bit of a decorative feature. Now this here is also one of the cardboard stickers, and I love this design. I really do. Now you could cut this in half if you wanted to, but I just love those little beach huts just sitting along the top of that border strip there. I just thought it looked just so yummy. So again, another pull out, another belly band closure. This one I need to still put in the photo mat, but I've got that waiting to go in. And again, another pull out. So moving on to pages 6 and 7, and I've used some my badge maker and just made some badges just with some of the offcuts of paper that I had, and just added them to my tabs. And again, some more of those beautiful cardboard stickers and a cutout from the papers, and then I've just matted that up against a border down the side. So this is my flap, which flaps open. Again, photo mat inside there, Again, it's still waiting to go in, but close that up and you've got sort of space here for photos as well. So these two pages mirror, but they're different. I've embellished them differently. So I've put my two tabs in opposite sides so that when you close your book, they're not vying for space. They actually then sit rather nice, and they just sit together nicely when you've got your book closed. So again, this is just a photo pocket here, in here. So it's like a tab, like a file pocket, a flap and a pocket, like on the front, but this is on the side. So you open them out this way. Again, I've closed them with magnets on these ones. So moving on to the last page, and then the last page, as the first page, is a little bit different. So we've got our acetate window pocket here, which that goes on. Now I've used some of the, again, this here is one of the chipboard elements, and this is one of the also one of the chipboard elements. This is one of the tags, and then this is the cardboard sticker that I've used at the top as my little tab pull there. So open that out, and again I've got them on magnets for this one, and you've got a pocket underneath where you can put a lovely little tag, and then open that flap and you've got another space here for photos, or you could even put another photo mat in there. Then close that up, and then this one is exactly the same as the front, but as we saw on the video, I did this tag for you. So again, I've just used some of the stickers, the cardboard stickers on them, and then open this out, and again you've got a nice big pocket there with a pocket under here, with a photo mat under there that you can put obviously photos, or you can have this is a little secret pocket because it is hidden, you wouldn't know it was there. So close them all up, and again this has, as I say, got that little tuck spot there that you can just put in just some odd bits and pieces. Then close it up, and then that's the back. So that is the Beach is Calling, my International Scrapbook Day album. It is rather late, 2 months late, but I managed to get it done and finished. So I'm really pleased with it. I love this paper. I just can't. If you want to get a Graphic 45 paper, I would suggest getting this one first. The colours go just beautifully together. I also want to make one up using craft card because I think that would look absolutely amazing. I really do. Also, if you use sort of the colour picked some of the blues out of the papers and used that, you could even use a cream, a dark blue, a light blue, you sort of, as I say, craft card, it all would look stunning together. It really, really would. I'm really pleased with it, I have to say. It is one of my favourites, I think. So as I said, please don't forget to subscribe to the channel. It really does help my channel grow, and I do appreciate it immensely. Come and follow me on all the social medias. I upload daily and we can have a chat. Don't forget to join the Facebook group Memories Paper Art if you want any of the PDF cutting guides. They're on there as well. So wherever you are and whatever you're doing today, please have the most amazing day, and I will see you again on the next one.